All right, my brothers and sisters, how you guys doing today? Make sure everything's good on my end. Just give me 1 second. Turn the music down a little bit. Dang, pull up the screen. All right, we're good. Cause I already know this sleek night is about to be absolutely generational. Toto and Yuji are going to cook on a level that we have never seen in Jujutsu Kaisen. Or that we have seen, but even a level above that. Hey, what's up? What's going on, Fufu? What's going on, everyone in chat? Man, all I'm praying for is that Gege cooks and doesn't spiral us back, unless he actually does cook. But I was gonna say unless he spirals us back to Urame versus Akari, cause man, that'd be something. Cause if we immediately go back to that, I probably would be a little heated, but I would really just have to see how he cooks. My king will stand on business. I see what you're saying, Fufu. Hey, what's going on, Kingston? Man, this soundtrack is fire. Season 2 is crazy. Nah, Grandma Itadori and Toto gonna come. His Grandma Itadori, that's crazy. Gonna come this chapter. They're gonna go crazy. Watch. Oh, Grandpa. You talking about what's Wasuke? I'm thinking you talking about Grandma. You talking about Kenjaku. Any predictions? Um, any particular predictions? No predictions besides Sukuna getting his ass beat. That's my prediction. You know, as far as I could tell, just straight up whooping Sukuna's ass. At least that's what I hope for. It's either that or it's going to be reverse jumping and Sukuna absolutely cooks them. Which in the state that he's in, I'm not sure how much how Sukuna, well, I know how Sukuna will manage it because he's Sukuna, but in the state that he's in, I think they should handle it. Do you think Toto will ask Sukuna his type? I think that'd be pretty cool. I think if he asked Sukuna, like, if Toto just straight up asks him, what is your type of woman? Sukuna might entertain that thought a little bit. He'll say, anyone stronger than me. Or he'll say something about strength. Hey, what's good, your boy? Sukuna's next vessel is Miwa. Man, that'd be crazy. Miwa cooking. Alright, I'll say it. Unrelated to current chapter, I don't think Kaori Itadori was a sorcerer, just a regular lady with potential for sorcery like Junpei. Then she died and Kenjaku got the body. I see what you're saying, Skate. But Kaori was literally had the anti-gravity curse technique, and Kenjaku mentioned that that's what he inherited the technique from. So I'm pretty sure Yuji's mom, Kaori, was a sorcerer. Sukuna says, I got one more binding vow in me. I almost made I actually have the script written up for the video. I was making a video on Sukuna and binding vows happening. Cause man, I had a lot to say about that. Though I will say in this quick little bit that the binding vows that a lot of people are complaining about, I think they want to see more repercussions from the vows that Sukuna is taking. But that's not going to happen unless he breaks the his actual self vows, because right now he's just managing himself. He just giving one thing and it doesn't even nerf. It's just like he nerfs his range and his domain. The speed for his flames have no particular speed or range, so he uses it to uses the explosion from coded his domain expansion to make a huge thermobaric explosion. Like it's things that it's like little stuff that's happening. Sukuna brother curse technique is to make people think they are his brother. I've heard that one in very early JJK. Hikari, Kenjaku, Yuta, and Sukuna all made binding vows. Canonically, Kenjaku has made it more binding vows than anyone, but Sukuna has more on-screen binding vows. That is very true, because Kenjaku literally has thousands of vows. Actual thousands of them, which is insane. But that's very true. We've seen a lot of Sukuna binding vows. I think the crazier aspects of Sukuna, um some stuff doesn't even come from the vows. Like when Sukuna, well, I'm not even sure if this comes from a vow. Like when Sukuna just traded his hand sign to do Gojo's Indra seal, the one-handed seal for his domain. Like he just made that up. Like he literally made that up on the spot. Like I think it literally said, it didn't specifically say that, but he said he made impromptu vows. So bro was just wild. He was doing everything he could to put that domain expansion together. Kingdom of Curses loves these vows, no cap. Maki weapon had cursed energy. I don't know how Maki got, if the rest of the cast survived in Sukuna's Malevolent Shrine, I don't know how Maki switched. Because even on stream we went over how Toto he can only switch things with a certain level of cursed energy. So unless like Miwa was there holding, even then only Miwa would get switched. So like if Miwa was holding Maki and they both switched, I don't know, maybe Miwa coded her cursed energy on Maki or something, like gave her some of her aura. Maki is Instigator, I see you. Maki is dead, Miwa is alive. How about we reverse that? Because I don't think I can handle Maki dying. So when Toto says he teleported them out of Sukuna's domain, how did he get Maki out? I couldn't tell you. Because Maki has no cursed energy. I don't know. Yui? That's a good answer. Because Yui could just teleport Maki anyway, because you can teleport objects and different people. And they still should be up and around with Miguel and Kusakabe. Would you say, yeah, what is that? I think it's mentioned that you just have to believe that you deserve whatever you want to gain, which is pretty stupid, in my opinion, since a higher power is bestowing this power onto you. Yeah, boy, are you talking about the vows? Or something else? Because Sukuna's vows they're pretty crazy, but I actually need to pull up the panel now. Because people complain that we don't see what was lost, or we don't see the repercussions of the vows, but the repercussions only happen when he breaks the vow. And it seems like he's just managing the vows within his curse technique. Oh no, let me not use freaking Viz. Freaking John Weary's and Viz and Viz has like less quality for some reason. Oh, where's TCP at? There it is. If Sukuna breaks his world / binding vow, would Gojo just be revived? Why would that happen? It would make more sense if he broke his world / binding vow, he would not be able to use world /. And the vow is just him not being... him eliminating the steps of Jujutsu, like he wouldn't use hand signs or seals. And I'm pretty sure it wouldn't let him do that anyway, since it's a vow. Yeah, lose whatever is gained. Yeah, just lose the curse technique. Which is a lot less riskier than a vow between other sorcerers, because we don't even know what happens then. Let me see. I dislike binding vows because at this stage, they're not equivalent exchange. I see what you're saying. But I think if you're as high as level of Sukuna, you can really abuse it. But at the end of the day, it comes down to like he can use this toward of Jujutsu because he's Sukuna. And not really a lot of other sorcerers. I don't think any sorcerer is really doing what he's doing. People like argue why Gojo didn't use the vows, but Gojo did use these type of binding vows when he was switching the domain conditions. That was the only time Gojo was using those vows similar to what Sukuna's doing, where he could just change it on the spot, minute by minute, impromptu. But then after the domain expansion fight in the Gojo battle, Gojo wasn't using it. And it's really strange too, because basically a binding vow that was set in chapter 9 for Sukuna to harvest or take over Yuji's body, like that was one of the first binding vows we ever learned about, for Sukuna to chant and chain so he got Yuji's body. And because of that, hundreds of chapters later, over 200 chapters, then Sukuna was able to get Megami's body, and he was able to get Maharaga. Then in 236, we see the vow where he used Maharaga's curse technique, but he also eliminated the steps of that technique to expand his slashing. So it was those binding vows really killed Gojo. Binding vows are the most powerful Jujutsu in the series, unironically. It don't make sense to use them because you could possibly lock yourself out of your own curse technique. That is a trade-off. We haven't seen it happen though. Hopefully we might see what happens when Sukuna breaks his own vows if they pressure him enough. But it really seems like, especially in the new chapter 259, when he does his vow, the multitude of vows with his, at least with his flame or furnace, we like automatically see what was gained and what was lost. Or it's not even really what was lost, it's just what he trades, the conditions that he trades for use of the flames. Like the flames, since they lack both speed and range. Hold on, let me see if I could display this a little bit. If the flames lack speed and range, Sukuna took a vow to not use his furnace on multiple targets. And he makes everything in the domain coated, all the dust in the domain coated in explosive cursed energy, just like a furnace. And when he fires this flame with no speed or range, it just makes a big spark and the whole domain explodes. So it's like he's compensating. Oh, did I see something about Megami? I'm dropping the series if Gojo comes back. Insane. Because I'm pretty sure that would be one of the that would pretty much break the internet. I'm not even lying about that. Gojo's revival. Oh man, Megami could have made binding vows on all Shikigami and he could have wrecked Maharaga. I'm sure in a different reality, Megami could have done that, but you know, he's not that type of sorcerer. Not that high level. He's not him. We know what happens if you break a vow yourself, lose what was gained. Or if you break a vow with someone else. But what if you break a vow with someone else? Maybe Sukuna using fire on multiple people. But that's a vow that he made himself, that he set on himself. Like, he'd have to break a vow with Kenjaku, but I'm pretty sure all his things with Kenjaku already are set. Unless he does something else with the merger. It's kind of like Hunter x Hunter or Bleach, where you can sacrifice your life for powers or big power up. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of other series have that. I'm thinking Hunter x Hunter, they have a lot of Nen vows. I specifically think of Kurapika and how he set Nen vows for his chain technique. Like, that's exactly what Gege does with binding vows. Like, bar for bar, it's just a Nen vow. Except Nen vows are explained a lot more. And Gege leaves a lot of things up to interpretation. Have you watched Kingdom of Apes? You watch, what is that? What am I thinking of? Because I did watch that ape movie, The Planet of the Apes. Yeah, that was a pretty cool movie. As soon as I get here, I'm already seeing Megami disrespect. Yeah, that video is coming unless I don't know what it is, bruh. I'm just not rocking with Megami. I'm getting all my thoughts together for that video. I don't think we got. Yeah, it should be around that time. Myamura is not doing nothing. Nen, number one power system, cursed energy, close second. Yeah, I really like how simple, I'd say simple. A lot of people don't think it's simple, but cursed energy is really pretty straightforward. Nen is pretty crazy, especially all the different Nen abilities in the what even is that art called? The dark content. It's not even dark content. What is that? The selection. What is that art called in Hunter x Hunter? With all the princes. The Succession War. Man, that is the most confusing arc I ever read in my life. But I'm determined to understand it. So, you know, maybe in the future I'll get some Hunter x Hunter content out to you guys. Gojo back? No way. What are you talking about, Edit? My brother 100 in shambles right now. Hundreds in shambles. Gojo's back? What's happening? What's going on? Gojo back in the story? Fake leak. Fake Gojo leak. I assume it's fake because there's no way Gojo's back. Nah, it looks real. Nilesh, do you have a link? I swear I'm subscribed to every freaking leaker that you guys send, and not one of them just pops up. Pew? Hold on, let me see on. Look on this other screen. If Pew Piece got it, hold on, y'all. What on God's green earth? Nah, that's real. That's real. That's real, guys. Man, I thought you were faking. This is insane. Who was that one guy in the comments that just said they dropped? Oh my God. Is this the last page too? I see a little editor's note. Okay. Someone said this is deadass the worst manga to exist if he comes back. He's right there. This is Gojo. Nigga. Bro. Sukuna's cooked. Something's off. Yeah, I think this is the last panel. What Sukuna saw is the strongest ghost that he buried with his own hands. Are you back from hell, Satoru Gojo? That's insane. What? What? He's tired of these final pages. Yeah, it would have been nice to if we had like our old Myamura style where it was page by page. Oh my gosh. That's fake. This is not a fake. If you know JJK style, that's not a fake panel. I'll go back to it in a second. He's a cursed spirit. He got killed by cursed energy, or at least a cursed technique, so I don't think so. What is going on with Toto's hand? Oh, it's like a clapper. That is the stupid. I'm sorry, my brother. That is a goofy looking hand. You're pretty sure that's fake? I don't think it's fake, y'all. I do not think this is fake. Nah, this looks pretty real to me. JJK this chapter. Oh my gosh. Man, that is the craziest thing ever. That, what did I just say? It'll break the internet? Man, we about to see all types of takes. My gosh. And of course it's on a cliffhanger too. I hope we get a chapter next week. Toto and Yuji corner Sukuna. Man, this technique is so goofy looking. He just has a clapper on his hand. Or a bell or something. I'm gonna rename the stream as well. Just a second. People make some real looking fake. I really don't think that leak is fake at all. I really think that's dead ass. That's dead ass JJK. Cause I know like the really good fake leaker. He just made some fake leaks today. One about Toto's new hand, and one about I think his name is Nondry. Yeah, that's his name. I don't follow him, but I think his leaks might actually be. Yeah. No. Man, it's already blowing up. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's legit, but oh my gosh. That is crazy. All right, so Toto and Yuji scrap with Sukuna. They start going crazy. Toto switches places. I hope they set up a mean Black Flash. Because it just said he cornered him. Toto brings out his amputee arm. A technique of some kind. Toto has a hanger for a hand. It's so goofy looking. I don't even know. I'm happy if it's true. I don't know how I feel, DMR, if it's true. And I think it's very true. Looking at the page. Best time for Yuta to join. Who needs Yuta? Yuta? Well, if you don't know about the last page, yeah, Yuta could come in. But if you know, you know. We don't need Yuta right now. If who we think is back is back. If our blue-eyed king is back. Gojo, Satoru, so real. That is such a cold line too. I see a goat. Sukuna sees a ghost that he killed with his own hands. That is a hard ass line. Toto uses a musical instrument for application of boogie woogie. That is so. He literally has like a cowbell or something. Chapter begins with Toto revealing his missing left arm is replaced with an instrument called a vibra-slap. Oh, I love this. I love this OST. It's time for Junpei to return. Now someone's cooking happy. This is such a goofy looking hand. That's what I said. It's so wacky. If we see Shoko and others are up to, then he's definitely coming back. It's the gator I see. That's wild. It's fake. Mia would have lost his mind already. I don't know, man. Hold on. Let me look at this other page. I don't know. This. This looks so real. My brothers and sisters. This looks legit. It looks like he's about to kill Yuji. Sukuna's about to kill Yuji. Oh, I think Yuji used like cleave or something on him. Let me see what it says with this, just if I had an idea. This is real. Ain't nobody making more than a page of fake leaks. What does he even say? Sukuna saw a ghost buried with one's hand. Today's strongest, a ghost. I do think this is real, but there's a possibility it's fake considering the hype. Mia upload. Mia's slow. And it's almost like if the last panel is revealed and it's a freaking Gojo hype, what am I worried about anything else for? I feel like Mia didn't even... Mia's the one who already had like they definitely know. They're just trying to like edge or something. I don't know. For Mia info over hype. Yeah, it's good to know about the chapter though. Not that it's good, it's necessary. It's the most important. I think this is why Gege killed Gojo in the first place. Is for him to come back and have a bunch of hype. Do you think it should be Six Eyes, Yuta, Gojo, or Kenny? Gojo's body. Oh, we don't see his forehead, do we? Interesting. Well, we see his forehead. It's just shaded out. If it was Kenny, I feel like any option is mad weird because I feel like Gojo's death was kind of like... I hated his death, but it was still like a death. You know, guys? Hell yeah, he's slow, but at least he don't got shitty translations. That's true. Could be cool if it was Kashimo. Could have something to do with his electricity technique. Evan, I'm pretty sure you're the only one in the world thinking that. And that's good on you, man. Talking about Kashimo. He said he hated Gojo, though. Why would he want him back? Because the people demand him back. Gojo is the merger. Watch it be Kenjaku. Oh my gosh. If it was Kenjaku, I'm not even... I'm like confused myself. Like, I'm not even sure if I would be even mad at it. Because Gojo being back is already big enough. And what did Yuta do if it was Kenjaku? What did Yuta even do? Did he just slice his head off and leave him there? No way. He stabbed his brain, right? I'm calling it right now. This is the Shiestia sorcerer. It also could be. I'm not thinking about Ino, but it also could be just be someone like Gojo, which, in my opinion, would probably be Yuta. Like you were saying earlier, I think it was your boy. Or yeah. Kenjaku still talked after having his head impaled. But I'm saying what was did Yuta fumble that bad where he didn't actually kill the guy who can body switch? He didn't double tap the brain. He didn't cleave the brain. Slice it in half. Cut it into bits. Like, literally I have one job. Like, if you're gonna double tap anyone, double tap Kenjaku. Toto can now swap people a total of 50 times a second. Oh my gosh. That is mad confusing. Oh, because of the clapper. Bro, what type of technique do you need to... That's so hilarious. Just imagining him practicing the clap. That's freaking hilarious. Yo, no one can keep up with some crazy shit like that. Yeah. 50 times a second. I bet only Yuji and Toto can work with that because they share the same brain cell. Like, they literally operate at the exact same wavelength to where they're like, 50 times a second, that's nothing to them. Bro playing with the spoons. Toto really lost Boogie Woogie and literally got buffed by it. Yep. Boogie Woogie is not dead. Someone else. Myth has a little bit more pages. A lot more. I'm pretty sure the whole Ragnarok scan is out, but I at least want a little bit of context what's going on. Yuji and Toto smoke Sukuna with help of Boogie Woogie. They keep jumping him, keep applying pressure. 50 times a second is insane. That is so mind-boggling. Toto has become like the mix-up king. I'm on Myth right now. Does that mean that what Mahito said about making his hand better was foreshadowing? It must have been, because this is definitely an improvement. I think it's another page as well that he just posted. Yuji punches Sukuna, but Sukuna grabs Yuji by the hoodie and throws him. It's a lot. I like this. This is a lot of fighting. I don't think Myamura had it. Yep. 50 times a second is crazy. Bro, what in tarnation did I see the last page? Oh my gosh. Our glorious DJ Miles, our glorious blue-eyed king, has returned. He's here. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. And I know people are going to be cooking Gege for this. What is Gege cooking? It's not even a question. They're going to be questioning his writing. I don't even know what emotion to feel. Am I excited? Am I confused? Angry? I don't even know. Ain't no way. Gojo's flight got delayed. That's hilarious. Toto and Yuji simultaneously attack, leaving Sukuna clueless. Yes, beat his ass. So my prediction about Sukuna getting his ass beat was not completely off the mark. Though I'm certain Sukuna is going to turn around, like one shot Toto and almost about to kill Mega Itadori. The leaks come out faster than last week. What time is it? Yeah, they're much faster. At least Myamura is much faster now. Because Myamura, man, they're like, with their translation, they're almost like 2 hours late. Sukuna has no hands, dude. He is cooked. Well, he literally is missing 2 hands. So, and one of his lower right arm is inoperable, unfit for fighting. So he literally has one hand he's working with. Fighting the greatest jump force in Jujutsu Kaisen. So you can't even blame him for getting his ass beat. Because bro literally fighting with one hand. One good hand. Even if he has had his hands, he's still getting cooked by Gojo. I believe it. I want to see it now. Bro, Gojo pulling up on Sukuna right now. And Sukuna, what does Sukuna have to do? Yeah, Sukuna has to do his right hand sign too to do the world slash. He's gonna die. He's just gonna die. Cause Sukuna needs his other hand to do the world slash. If this is Gojo, no, he's Sukuna. He'll just die. Cause he cannot fight him in the state that he's in. He just passes away. Unless Gojo is just seriously nerfed like that. Sukuna tweaking right now. I bet it's Nobara. If it's Nobara, I might actually crash out, bro. Cause I'm not taking Nobara over Gojo. Toto imposed a binding vow to limit the number of swap in proportion to the collision of, that is a crazy name, Vibra Slap. Toto has successfully expanded the curse technique's target to multiple targets to expand the effective range of the technique. Interesting. So more mix-up potential. This thing's called Vibra Slap. If that isn't the most sus name in existence, Toto's the GOAT. He's the GOAT for real. This dude is the mix-up king. You're not fighting this. Not with him and Yuji. That's just confusing. So when other shonen manga bring dead people back, people call it hype, but when JJK does it, it's trash writing. I mean, if it's this convenient, it's a little bad. It's more than a little bad. Cause Gojo is like a pillar. He is the strongest. So if they brought back the strongest and he was automatically the solution, that would really take away from the weight of his death. And it would also be like, what is this Mickey crap where he just pulls back up and he just solves everyone's problems? Enlarge it. With these tweets, I don't think it enlarges a little bit, but not when I actually click on it. Now, I believe Gojo is super nerfed right now, but by coming back, it will allow Megami to pop off. Megami? Yeah, maybe Megami will, I don't know. Maybe he'll get inspired by Gojo if he sees him back. Yeah, I need Myamura to like translate or something, because man, what Sukuna saw is the strongest ghost that he buried with his own hands. Oh my gosh. The strongest ghost. I think, man, all they've been doing is just jumping this guy. That's all they can do. Just jump, beat his ass. This is a crazy cool panel. Sukuna says it's practically impossible to get used to Toto's curse technique. That's what I'm saying. You cannot fight this. It's a three-way mix-up. I'm surprised Yuji and Toto could keep up with this. I say that, but I'm not surprised because they share the same brain cell. But still, it's crazy. One hell of a season to be animated. Just back-to-back fights, bro. This is going to be insane. Yeah, the animation is going to be absolutely crazy. Man, Toto is the mix-up lord. My glorious Volcano Head King returns. Annex, what are you talking about? Hold on, let me go to... Does Ragnarok have the whole thing? No, I don't see it yet. Not yet. Mix-up means something else? See, I don't know. I feel like I grew up around like fighting game terms, and I always say like mix-up. And it seems to me what Toto does is literally like a mix-up. But it's whatever. It's funny to think how long we must wait for this to be animated. Yeah, it's going to be like 2027, 2028. We'll wait, though, as long as it takes. JJK will be... At least Gege will probably end it. Would definitely end it by that point. I don't think it's too much longer. Man, we're only on page 13. Yuji punches Sukuna away to a nearby wall. Sukuna hits back with a dismantle, but Toto switches Yuji. Man, this is about to be an absolutely beautiful fight. What does Mia say? Why has it got to crash out on me now? Biting vow. Narrator also reveals Toto successfully evacuated the sorceress from Sukuna's domain. All right. So at least it's not just a maybe. I don't know how he got Miwa out. But, man, I guess Miwa's not a sorcerer, but I guess everything worked out. 3 dudes, 5 hands, Yayoi. Chill out, Nick. All except Brother Chozo. Yeah, unfortunately. But he did reveal last chapter he wasn't able to reach Chozo or Yuji. We could not see the brothers working all together. That's unfortunate. I think Myamura said something else too. Yep. Sukuna says, out of all the sorcerers, he is the most self-centered and difficult to sway. He honestly appeared at the timing I least wanted him to show up. Yeah, Toto's that guy. Didn't Gege say in an interview that Toto was literally, he was like Kenpachi. He was just a guy that you could always rely on. And that if Toto was around, you never felt like anyone was going to die. That's what Toto was like. Toto was just Mr. Reliable. Toe Goat. You got it, Saku. That's our brother. That's our brother, Toto. If Maki was holding on to Miwa, then that's how she got Maki out. Yeah, that's what I speculated a little earlier. So hopefully it all worked out. Hopefully. Well, I missed this part. Yuji, they prepare a punch. Mei's crows appear at the scene. Sukuna is shocked. Man, even when the crows appear, that's just even more mix-up potential. On page 15. Chozo and Toto reliable. Yep. They're all reliable. Just brothers doing what they do. Chat, we're 100% safe. He's going to die. He is going to die saying, "You are my Jujutsu Kaisen." And Yuji gets a rage imp, kills Sukuna. Please do not kill Toto. Anything but that. Bro. And what's going on with the last panel? The leaks, all right. Weren't the last leaks like 2 days ago? What are you talking about, Dethers? Maybe gonna switch Gojo. Oh, that's right. Toto can just switch Gojo in. That's insane. That's probably what he... I don't know. Because I feel like Gojo could just teleport there anyway, but... That'd still be dope. That is probably what happened, though. Chozo the type to always have a lollipop for Yuji when he gets upset. That sounds just like him. Gege came back after that 9-page chapter. Or Gojo came back. If Gojo is back, I will have to hide from my wife with earplugs. I can't. If Gojo's actually back, Sukuna is finished. Yes. If Gojo isn't seriously nerfed. Which a lot of people speculate he's nerfed because, you know, big, powerful character, reliable character. I feel like him coming back weaker would just kind of like, why are you here, Gojo? You exist as the strongest. You have to be the strongest. Annex? You've been on something, man. I want Hikari, dude. No way. No way you just lied to me like that. You want Hikari right now? After we potentially are getting Gojo and we get Toto Yuji greatness? Some of you guys are crazy. Insanity. Oh, I think it is on Ragnarok now. It'll probably crash. No, it's not on Ragnarok. That was my bad. Just as Toto. Who was that? Myamura? Just as Toto was about to land a kick, Sukuna dodges. Man, Myamura, all they're doing is fighting now. He could just skip to the context. Hikari next page in an ice block. That's funny. We're not worried about Hikari though. Hikari could literally bring Uruume's severed head, or Hikari could literally just die, and I would be unfazed because I'm not worried about them. I'm not worried about anything that's going on over there. I'm going to laugh if Uraume gives up on Hikari to help Sukuna. That'd be interesting. Imagine Sukuna needs help. Even just that thought, I'd imagine Sukuna would be so appalled by that thought that he would need help that he would just kill Uraume if they tried to help. They tried to help him. Because that 100% would be in his character to do that. Even if it was through Sukuna's best intentions or Uraume's intentions. Hikari finna add Uraume to his femboy collection. Oh, man. I don't know what they doing over there. I don't know, just both of them stalling. Gojo back, not Nobara. Nobara, I don't know. I don't know about Nobara, but if they brought Gojo back before Nobara, somebody said if this was Nobara too. That's insane. What I can't believe is that the copium paid off Like, you could not give Gojo gaggers more ammo than this. This is crazy. Toto made a self note that Sukuna can dodge mid-air. Yuji then throws a rock toward them as Toto swaps with it. Toto swaps with it with Yuji as he lands a strong missile kick to Sukuna. All right. So they are completely in sync. It's now turned into hopium. Yep. Toto made us believe our delusions could be real. Man, Toto, he gave us that hope, and that hope manifested. Man, this hopium paid off. Gojo might actually be back. What is happening? Gege has something with Gojo fans. Yeah, he has to bring them back, or they're gonna freaking hunt him down. Oh, I think Myth posted the 18th page. Oh, a Black Flash. That's dope. I missed that. They switch back. Oh my goodness. Let me actually. Man. He's still in the zone. Another Black Flash. What is like his... I think it's his 8th. Because it's confirmed he already landed 7. So this would truly be his 8th. No, I don't think it's the 9th because it was confirmed the other chapter that Yuji landed 7 and it was Sukuna who landed like a 5th one. In that little back-to-back panel with Yuji. Yuji about to do something crazy with blood manipulation to honor Ani-chan. Yeah, I don't know about that because we saw the last panel and I think Yuji's about to get killed. In the last panel. That dialogue definitely hitting that it is Gojo. Do they even need Gojo at this point? That's a good question, Cleed. They are kind of cooking him right now. They're hitting him with all types of damage. Yuji getting killed and Gojo coming back is the best possible ending. Yuji getting killed? That's terrible. Bold of you to assume Sukuna is capable of killing Yuji. Like about to kill him, I mean. Like look, Yuji has his claws dug into Sukuna's chest. Like he's about to rip his heart out. And then Gojo appears. Who posted that? Myth, final page? Let's go back to him. Yeah, he dug into his chest and Sukuna starts bleeding. Then in the final page, Sukuna sees Gojo's ghost. Somebody said my will to live has returned. Give Yuji a break. Dude, Megami should have been the one to die. Now someone's cooking. Now you're cooking, Annex. I'm willing to believe this is just Sukuna hallucinating. I wouldn't put it past that either. Why would he do that right as he's about to... Oh, he's about to use his domain again, though. He's doing the hand sign. I didn't even notice that at first. Isn't he? L Cook Annex, you burnt the food. No, that's because you're our Megami stan. Nothing wrong with it, though. Whatever it is, keep cooking. Gege is just teasing with Gojo fans, and it's actually Yuta copying his curse technique. Oh my gosh. He sees Gojo's ghost. Is it actually Gojo though? Look at the fact that this bottom panel is like this is crazy. It's just Gojo. Do you guys think it's let's put a poll. Let's put a poll. Let's see what you guys just make it a poll. Cuz I can't even decide. What's with Gojo's ghost? Is it actually Gojo? Is it actually him? Nobra got Gojo's eyes. Crazy. Is it someone else? Is it Yuta? Is it just Sukuna? Is it just Sukuna tripping out? Man. Cause I do not know. Blood King. It's Gojo's. It's also a dead body needed to shapeshift. It's the groom one standing on business. You guys are crazy. Kenjaku. Bro, I almost think like Kenjaku being Gojo is I kind of like that now. Like that's not the worst thing. That's not the worst it could possibly be. Although it would be pretty bad. It would be really bad. Vengeful Spirit Gojo. I think Gojo was killed with Jujutsu though. I really doubt that Yuta would slip up to where Kenjaku was just kept living though, and could actually body swap with the dead body. And they already have Gojo's body, so it'd have to be. They already took his body back, or Wee did. So Kenjaku, it's impossible for Kenjaku to have it, since they immediately took it back. Yeah, it has. Kenny could not have had it because we already took it back. All right, Myamura, someone with actual sense. Toto, Yuji, Sukuna are in like a roulette. Sukuna realizes Toto can change the maximum and minimum values for the number of swaps per single tap. Sukuna thinks it's practically impossible to get used to the boogie woogie. Yep, stuck in that three-way mix-up. Yo, Mia crashing out on Twitter. What? They're crashing out? Well, because of the panels? You said they're going to get this... What? What title? You talking about because of him posting panels? He's going to get suspended? I think he's back from the airport after... What? Gojo's back from the airport afterlife. Kenjaku and Gojo's body. That's crazy, Magu. Oh, and the replies? My bad. I'm not really like... No, I don't know. I'm not really into like... know what's going on with Myamura. Gege once again referencing. What did Mia reply to, Nobara? Oh, what's up, Rody? Hope you good. Been coming back to the streams late. That's all right, Rody. We're still here. If you know, you know. Our blue-eyed king might be back. Nobara's collecting Sukuna limbs. Hey, Marcio too. I'd like Kenjaku back to have his fair battle with Yuta. Yes, an actual battle. And not whatever that literal goofy plan was. Because they used the goofiest sorcerer to have that plan. It's real, Rhodey. Our blue-eyed king is here. The honored one. It may actually be Kenjaku in Gojo's body. Yo, it can't be Kenjaku. They already we already stole his stole Gojo's body. And Kenjaku was some like miles away. The editor's note is those eyes are unmistakable. There must be two options. This is Pupies talking. It's really Gojo resurrected. Sukuna saw a ghost as if he's about to die. I like option 2. I think option 2 is the most tame. But you know everyone's focused on that option 1. That's what everyone's going to be talking about now. What was said about Gojo? Someone give me quick recap. In reality, Kenjaku was the goofiest sorcerer in history. Takaba was... Man, I did not like that fight anyway. Man, Gojo returned. You guys think he's hallucinating? What did the polls say? Man, the polls more in favor of Sukuna's tripping out. He's hallucinating. I think Sukuna just seeing a ghost is way more tame than just Gojo completely returning. But it says those eyes are unmistakable. Man, Yuji literally has his heart though. He could just rip it out of his body. Man, that's crazy. Chill, Yuta already got his ones. It's possible everyone comes back with crows. They jump him from the start. Then starts the merger. Oh man. Hey Camilo, what if it's a side effect of so many binding vows? That's interesting. Someone placed Sukuna in a genjutsu fam. Yeah, I don't know how he's hallucinating, Miles. It's like he's seeing death. Like, is he that close to the brink? Or is Gojo actually here? Sukuna hallucinating about Gojo is crazy. Like, he did say he'll never forget him. So, it's definitely a big possibility. I just think that's a lot more tame than like freaking Satoru Gojo coming back. Man. And even if he Gojo did come back, Gojo would have to seriously be nerfed or Sukuna is just done. Like Sukuna has very limited options. He's nerfed to hell. He's missing 3 of his arms. Or at least 3 of his arms are unusable. Cursed energy nerfed. RCT is kaput. I guess he has his domain expansion. But now he has to deal with everyone plus Gojo. Man, never forget it might actually be a curse. A curse. Like a cursed spirit or like a did someone curse Sukuna? I don't even think freaking Gojo cursed Sukuna in the end. Oh, the merger too, yeah. Can't forget about the merger. Yo, if the merger does happen soon, man, I'm telling y'all the series is gonna end in less than 50 chapters. I'm calling it. If we see the merger with like soon, we finna enter that final arc. Bro saw the ghost of Gojo as the boogeyman. Yeah. That is insane. Bro actually got surprised. Like, who is this man? It's unmistakable. Sukuna figured out a way to read when Toto swaps. It's precisely when Yuji's focus has peaked. Sukuna thinks Toto might faint by not swapping Yuji, but someone else to trick opponents. So Sukuna moves to punch Yuji very hard. To be honest, no matter how good Sukuna is, there'd literally be no way to tell. Like, even if he punches one person, it's still a 50-50. Someone's asking if it's real. Marvolo, yeah. It's real. The title's real. Gojo is... Our blue-eyed king has returned. Or at least Sukuna sees his ghost. My goodness. I saw someone did someone say something about Yuta? Now, if you think Yuta, the young prodigy, can 1v1 Kenjaku, the 1000 Ninja Turtle Krang, you tripping. Everyone knows Yuta cannot 1v1 Kenjaku. It was a good way to show how strong Takaba was. Yeah, Takaba's top one. But I'm also a person who thinks Kenjaku would win a proper 1v1. However, I'm curious on what Yuta's future is looking like. Like if he survives Sukuna's injury, his injury against Sukuna. Oh, Myamura said something else. I think this is when Yuji was about to punch him. Soon, Meme's Crows appears and Sukuna realizes his mistake, that he misread Toto's move. Of course, it's a 50-50. Takaba over Sukuna and Gojo, no cap. Yep, that's true. But Gege can't put Takaba in because it'd be too wild. It'd be too much Looney Tunes happening. It'd break the series. Sukuna's just having the same sensation like Gojo with Toji. I think Sukuna is just pushing right now, just remembering the last guy who pushed it that hard. I really feel like it should be Sukuna just seeing a ghost, because Gojo actually returning is the craziest reveal in Jujutsu Kaisen. Or at least like top 2 craziest. Because that's insane. It just would be so much more tame if it was a ghost and not Gojo. I didn't read what the crows did though from earlier. I know we read that myths tweet, but why did the crows appear? Did they appear to switch for Toto or something? Sukuna was super confident too, like he was gonna hit Yuji, but yeah, there's no way to tell what what Toto's gonna switch. And Gojo's trending. Of course he's trending. Is it legit? Yes, it's legit. Our blue-eyed king is back, my brothers and sisters. He's here. At least he's here in Sukuna's delusion. Because Sukuna thinks he saw a ghost. Man, I swear he's about to use his domain on Yuji. It looks like he's doing the hand sign, so he has to be. And then something sparks within him. He turns back. And it's just Gojo. Staring at him like long time no see. Oh, man. Yeah, Miles, you can't... We gotta be passionate for Gojo. That's our guy. That's, at least for me, that's my top two favorite. Toto and Gojo. Those are my favorite characters. Man. I just hope Sukuna says a line like, "So hell could not contain you, Satoru Gojo." That'd be the coldest thing ever. Something like hell or like destiny or something like that. Because if Gojo's not dead, he has to reaffirm himself as the strongest. Nah, that'd be cringe. You think it'd be cringe, your boy? Hell could not contain you? I don't know. Death could not contain you? I don't know. Something of that nature would be kind of cold. I feel. At least Sukuna being excited would be hype. He's right now he seems more shook than anything. Okay, so he thinks they swapped with Mei's crows. So quickly he tries to turn his body toward his blind spot and land a kick. But he realizes he got tricked once again. Man, he fell for the mix-up. That's insane. Just like Mahito. Toto didn't swap their places at all. Yuji easily hits a black flash on Sukuna. Yeah, Sukuna got mixed up. He got mixed up bad. Man, this dude is tanky. This dude Sukuna is so tanky it don't even make no sense. He got hit by I think Sukuna took like the most damage out of any character we've seen in the series. And he's still just going and going and going. Oh, let me pull my chat back up. Yes, Kitty, he's back. Isn't that something? That's insane. That's crazy. That's mind-blowing. Gojo has come back. At least we think he's back. Man. Hey, what's up, Rumor? Sukuna finally on the receiving end of Braza Kaisen. Yes. I prayed that he would suffer this chapter, and he did get his ass beat. Oh, Myamura said something again. They said something. Toto says he concealed an attack within another concealment within another concealment. A 999 IQ from Toto. That's 530,000 IQ from Toto. Gojo coming back before a Nobara come back. Phew. You're relieved from that, kitty? I figured you want Nobara first. But maybe that sets up for a Nobara comeback. Maybe that'll be even bigger. So, someone in chat said, what if this is a Nobara comeback and it's just a Gojo comparison? Oh, that'd be so freaking hilarious. It's a few of disbelief from Gege. That's understandable. Gege said Gojo's story wasn't over. Oh man. It is just like itching in my mind if it's a ghost or the real Gojo or someone else. I mean, the editor's note said those eyes are unmistakable. So that has to mean something, right? At least Pew Piece's translation, but those eyes are unmistakable. Even they like talk about these options. Like, imagine we go on a break. Yeah, that'd be insane. But I don't think there's a break. No, I don't think there's a break next chapter. There probably will be a break the following week after the next one. No break next week, please. I can't take it. Yeah, we don't need a break after this hype. Is it usually like... Oh, what's up, JJO? Is it usually like 3 chapters, then a break? So yeah, it's been 2 chapters straight. So after this following chapter is probably about to be a break. Probably. So next week we get to see whether this is Gojo or not. And what Sukuna does against what he thinks is Gojo, or whatever it is. Imagine 2-week break. And he comes back with 4 chapters of Akari versus Orame. Oh, that actually would be hell. That would heat some people up. That'd heat me up. Sukuna got copyright strike for using Gojo's hand sign. Yeah, he wants his... Gojo wants his paper. He wants his credit. Watch Gojo unlock. He unlocks the 12 eyes, the 6 arms. He just comes back with more arms. That's insane. Then the translator said that there's nothing more important than the narrator. They said there's not more of an advantage than having 2 mouths and 4 arms and as a sorcerer. It's Gojo's ghost, not the Gojo. Yeah, Quastum. That's the tame version. But the delusional version is that it's our blue-eyed king and that he has revived. That's the version everyone hopes for. Though I'm not sure how good that is for Gojo's death. If he just... I'm very sure it regardless of what happens, it would take away from his death if he's alive. It's just imagination. Honestly, enemy, if this is all it takes to bring down Sukuna, Gojo will go insane in Heian era. I mean, it's taking a pretty hefty amount. Cause it took Gojo's fight. Then Kashimo had to get his other form. That really wasn't anything. But then he had to fight like 15 other people. It's pretty insane. But I'm pretty sure it's like nothing compared to the Heian era. Oh man, this OSD is insane. Myamura posted again. Yep. After landing a Black Flash, Yuji pierces his claw hand into Sukuna and continues to brutally tear him apart with a demonic face. Yes, I think he's going to try and rip his heart out or something. Gojo a cook hand era with no world slash. Yeah, he might do a little cooking there. Especially now, Sukuna, he don't got the world slash. Unless he does a binding vow to overwrite his binding vow. Which at that point would be bullshit, but yeah, if this truly is Gojo, Sukuna is cooked. He's going to pass away. He's just dead. In that panel, Sukuna was trying to do domain expansion the same time. Yeah, I think we pointed that out earlier. But at the same time, someone asks, how are you doing it with low cursed energy output? And Sukuna turns to the voice and sees Gojo. That's interesting. Like, he almost like Sukuna doesn't have enough in the tank. And he turns around to see death. Jake, you said, I did a binding vow to where I get the same curse technique output as Gojo, as long as you lay it out onto me. Okay. All right, Jake. Sukuna will see a mere ghost of Gojo, because remember he told Sukuna, Yuji will surpass him and he will be the one who kills Sukuna. Yes, guys, the tame example is just that this is a ghost. Myamura's getting to it, so we're going to talk about it then. Or get more into it then, but the tame example is that it's just a ghost. The hopium delusion is that it's actually our king. Gojo lost one eye. I think it's just shaded out for effect, Camilla. Because we still don't really know who it is if it's just a ghost. If it is truly a ghost. Then again, those eyes are unmistakable. If it is a ghost, why doesn't he just look normal instead of looking a bit damaged? I mean, even if, like, if you look at his face, his face wasn't that damaged in the final when he died, so his face wouldn't really tell us a lot. Besides that, whatever that six eyes theory people have going on, where he loses one of his six eyes or is nerfed because of that, loses an eye because it's been implied so many times, I guess. Gojo is dead. No point in bringing him back. It's gonna kill Yuji's hype for MC. Yeah, honestly, that's making a lot of sense because Gojo carries. Even if he was like weaker for some reason, Gojo still carries. He carries a lot. Fangirls love him. His gaggers love him. His shooters love him. Everyone loves Gojo. He's one of the biggest characters in the series with the most motion. Ah, yes, my anti-Gojo revival technique that I haven't used since the Heian era. It's Megami. That's funny. Considering it just sees Megami. That's crazy. That's indescribable glaze. I love Gojo so much as a girl willingly spilled their blood. That was a crazy tweet that I tried so hard to forget, yet you reminded me of, Saku. Tried so hard to forget that, but then you reminded me of it, and now we're both suffering. Or someone's suffering out there with me. Where did Hair and Era meme come from? Sukuna never said that. I don't know. It just seems right. It's Nobra. There goes one bum Gumi Glazer in the chat. Man, Myamura, you gonna translate it or what? I know Myamura is gonna have some sort of agenda to push. I just don't know what it is yet. Does he think he's alive, or if Gojo is a hallucination? I want to see what Myamura think. Not that it really matters. Okay. Myamura said something. I doubt it's about the final panel though. Or it was, my bad. Even though Yuji's hand has pierced his chest, Sukuna tries to expand his domain again. However, Sukuna sees a mysterious silhouette. The narrator explains that Sukuna has witnessed him, the strongest ghost that Sukuna killed by his own hands. The strongest ghost. Joe return. Man, why would he see him then? Another thing that I think about is why would they take Gojo's body for what purpose was would they even use it for? If it wasn't to like heal him or do something with it. Cause what chapter did they take his body? Like 247? Or they talk about it or something. Cause even Sukuna's like, what are they doing? It's called a proper funeral. They should not be worried about no damn funeral. Fighting the King of Curses. Like what for? Bro, I swear it wasn't even. It's 248. Freaking almost missed the chapter. I went too far back. Yes. Even Sukuna wonders to himself, are they delivering their wounded to that woman who uses reverse curse technique? That can't be. Healing someone else is not even half as efficient as healing yourself. Her reverse curse technique has always been fundamentally different from mine or Gojo Satoru's. But even then, she doesn't have that kind of power. It's an interesting transition, too. Soko sacrifices her life to heal Gojo. It's Maki. Yo, Jordan, Fire OST. Carve the legend's name. I might check that out, Rumor. It would be invalidable, and it would invalidate his death and his efforts. Do you even understand what you're saying? You talking about what I said, Marvolo? Or someone else said? Man, because I think if Gojo did come back, he would have to be from someone healing him too, right? I just got a weird feeling in my stomach, guys, because I said this in my Gojo revive video, like, should Gojo come back? And I said no. Gojo should not come back. Because I felt like his character was concluded. Shirtless comeback? I'm not mad at that, because that's honestly sounds kind of dope. Not you, enemy stand user, someone in the comments. Yeah. My bad, Marvolo. Nobra is nowhere. nor as tall as Gojo. But even then, if it was someone that was that they just had that sort of aura that it just reminded Sukuna of Gojo, like who could it be? Or if Sukuna's literally just tripping out. And then there's that editor's note of those eyes are unmistakable. Like it would have to be someone with the six eyes, which honestly, the most likely option for someone with the six eyes, if Gojo's dead, would be Yuta for some reason. Oh, Myamura says, what did they say? They said, welcome back, Satoru Gojo. You already know me as a believer. Gojo about to catch Sukuna's fade in the cursed realm. Man, I don't even know. I feel like a Gojo comeback is, even seeing him back is still like pure delusion. Me a believer, I love that, Saku. That'd be dope as hell if he kept the scars as well. I imagine, what's his name? Gege would do that too because it would just add to his revival if he still had those scars. Tears in my eyes. Drinks on me, y'all. My king is finally back. Fuck the plot. I just want to see him shirtless. Man, I think you speak for yourself and all the other Gojo fangirls. Kitty, hear me out. Yuta awaken like Gojo did after the Toji fight. That'll give him the essence of Gojo, no? And wasn't Yuta compared, at least Yuji compared him to Gojo. Or having that same sort of scary aura. It's Gojo's ancestor? Oh, that's kind of cold. That's be out of nowhere though, but it's still cold. It'd be Sugura no Michizane. Man, that's just mad weird. Kenjaku reminded me Sukuna is not, it's not his fault he died. Sukuna is so near dead he's about to fight ghosts. Imagine he just launches an attack and it's just no one there. Man, that PTSD hit hard. That schizophrenia really be hitting, bro. Six Eyes user from Sukuna's era. No way. I'm pretty sure would the first Six Eyes user be I wonder if it's someone from the Gojo clan or if it just be Sugawara, the ancestor. Jake, I'm not. I was reading your chat, your comment in my mind, and you're pretty wild for that, man. Because I'm reading all of this, and some of you guys are crazy. Damn, imagine that this was the same person that pushed Sukuna near death all the way back in the Heian era. Did that actually happen? Because I'm pretty sure Sukuna dominated most of the era. Or most of his, at least the time that he was living in the era. Sukuna's about to use his hidden anti-Gojo ghost binding vow technique. Just wait. Man, just what Gege and binding vows and Sukuna Kaisen did to our brains is insane. Because no matter what, it's almost like we expect Gojo to, not Gojo, Sukuna to just find some way out. Get ready for a Gege plot twist. Man. I'm trying to see. Did he post the editor's note yet? I want to see what his editor's note is. Because that schizophrenia is strong. If this is a ghost. Gojo with stitches because we weren't told the protagonist that Gojo was taken in. It was Sukuna who thought that. Well, Sukuna did think it, but I think he was pretty certain. I'm sure Gojo saw Toto's corpse disappearing. So his corpse literally disappeared. And Sukuna knew that. This is why I said it could not be Kenjaku, because they already had him in possession. They had Gojo's corpse in possession, so Kenjaku wouldn't have been able to get to Gojo in time, before Shoko or whoever else was healing him. If it's Takaba, I really am pissed. If it's Takaba, that's the most Mickey thing ever. However, it's funny as hell. Takaba's wacky. Just he's saying anything. It's definitely someone serious. Man, what a cliffhanger, bruh. Gege knew just what to do too. Cause this could have just been it could have literally been a cliffhanger of Sukuna about to use his domain. And that could have been it, right? But no, it's like he sees Gojo's corpse and it's like Gege's teasing us, like, am I about to do it, guys? You guys know I hate him. Am I about to write him back into the story? It's like, stop playing with me, bro. Why are you doing this to me? Up. Myamura posted the editor's note. Those eyes are unmistakable. Man. Gege secretly loves Gojo. He needs to stop capping. Yeah, he's gonna... You guys think is Gege forgiven if he brings Gojo back? Are his sins forgiven? I know some of y'all saying, hell no. He killed all my goats. Man, those eyes are unmistakable. That might really be Gojo, y'all. Yes, Gege is forgiven and lobotomy will be abolished forever. Man. Bro went north? I thought he stayed who he was. The airport was empty last time we checked. Only thing I don't like Gege is for the damn Hikari fight lasting 50 chapters. I honestly don't even care about that, because that fight's in the background anyway. It's not worse than his freaking... What was that, like a 4 or 5 chapter fight with Takaba? I hated that. Oh man, I hated that so bad. Only thing I don't like... Yeah. Yeah, this chapter was very good. If I was to do like a very quick recap, at least as far as these translations go, not a whole lot transpired. It's just a lot from what you would expect would happen. Yuji and Toto beat Sukuna's ass. Toto his technique is amped somehow. He can now do 50 claps per second, or switch 50 times per second. It's really confusing Sukuna. They beat his ass. Sukuna says he can't even get used to it. Sukuna he gets mixed up from Mei-Mei's crows. He whiffs a kick. Let me actually go to Myamura since they're better. He whiffs a kick. after the Yuji Toto greatness, and then Yuji swiftly hits him with a Black Flash. This is exactly similar to Shibuya versus Mahito. The exact same situation. Like the Boogie Woogie mix-up is real. Pause. 50 claps. It's 50 claps per second, right? Or at least Toto hitting that bell. Or swap 50 times per second. I'll pause it. Got flashbacks from when... Jake, why do you have the most out-of-pocket freaking comments ever, bruh? Chill out. Gojo's not back at all. Now the community about to be split for the next week about Gojo coming back. It's about to be another freaking war. Gojo back or not. Because they know if he's back, Sukuna's cooked. Is there a break? There, I don't know. I don't think there's a break. Nope. No break. We're seeing this all transpire next week. There is a break? No. You said, is there a break? No. I thought I saw someone say there is a break. But this has been only 2 chapters so far, so we got a 3rd chapter next week. Then we should have a break, and it's going to be insane. We all tripping out right now. Yeah. In time, Gojo was killed, then maybe came back to life when I went through an entire year of college. Yeah, all that time transpired. So he was killed, what's that, like 8 months ago? I don't even remember what month that was. I think it was 8 months ago. 8 or so months. And now it looks like he's about to come back into the story. Evil Gojo? He'd only be evil if he was... I think he'd only be evil if he was Kenny. And I highly doubt it's Kenny because they already got his body back. He disappeared immediately after he died, so... It just would seem so strange if he came back, but he had help from, like... I mean, it's not strange, but I'm talking about for his character as the strongest. He came back with help from, like, Shoko or whatnot. I mean, I guess I could swallow it if he has, like, some sort of, like Buddhism or symbolism or something going on. Like the Samsora and karma or whatever happens with Honored One Gojo or something like that. He is cooking. The haters will say it's an ass pull. I mean, if Gojo just comes back and he solves everyone's problem, it's I think that's pretty strange. But I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful Gege will cook. I mean, it's not like he stopped cooking. It's not like Gojo's coming back automatically about to ruin everything about Jujutsu Kaisen. It's just like it's not Gojo Kaisen, right? Although it has felt like Sukuna Kaisen as of late. But man, I know these characters demand a lot of attention, and Gojo is he's about to suck all the attention in like a glory hog. It's Gojo Kaisen now. He rules the series now. Gojo gonna take this frag from the gang. Gege never stopped cooking, but honestly, I don't know what the hell he'll make Gojo return work. I don't know how he's gonna do it. Remember, he was hit. I remember when he was hit by his own nuke or whatever, so realistically, his shirt should be melted off. Kitty, you really want to see him shirtless? And pantsless as well. All right, Kitty. See, I was afraid of that. Someone said Yuji taking the back seat as always. We just had a whole bunch of series of Yuji Kaisen chapters. But I can't even deny if Gojo revives, man, all that attention is just going to be drawn in on him. But for how long? And I don't even like the idea of Gojo being nerfed. But we'll see. We'll see, my brothers and sisters. We're going to see. Yep. And I'll try to make a review out. This specifically this review. But this Gojo return is, oh man, the craziest ever. These eyes are unmistakable. It's nerf or nothing. Yeah, this is insane. I cannot believe it. Gojo might actually return. I have such mixed feelings about that. But whatever it is, I'm still excited for it. And I know a lot of you guys are excited as well. Because if he gets another fight with him and Sukuna, that's gonna go a whole different way. Especially Sukuna as he is now. If Gege doesn't wild out and just buff Sukuna in any other type of way, man, it's raps. But I guess we're going to see. But I think that's it for this. Yeah, that's it for these leaks in this chapter. We already got the editor's comment. Those eyes are unmistakable. We might actually see Gojo, my brothers and sisters, as soon as next chapter. Or we already saw him. We might see him return. My goodness. I know you brothers and sisters are excited because I certainly am. But yeah, I'm going to wrap it up here. I'm going to see you guys in the next one. Oh man, this is crazy. This chapter is definitely, I'm feeling like this is a 9, like 9 out of 10. Especially for that Gojo return, Sukuna ass whooping, Yuji and Toto beat down. It's just greatness all. Yeah, Gege cooked. It's just greatness all over. But I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Love seeing you guys. Love the energy that happened in this stream. Hope to see it a lot more. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. You guys take care. Have a good one. Bye-bye.